Good morning and welcome to STEAM Camp. My name is Miss Ashley and I'm a librarian with the San Mateo County Libraries. And this is my daughter Lily.
Hi.
And we are here today to show you an easy, refreshing summer treat, which are homemade popsicles. Something that Lily really loves to do. She likes to make up her own recipes.
I also like to eat the popsicles.
She also likes to eat the popsicles. She makes them with all kinds of fruit that we happen to have around the house or juice. So she's going to be talking about that. She even has special popsicle molds of different kinds, but we're going to show you how to make these at home with paper cups and toothpicks or popsicle sticks. Which are really easy, or basically any kind of container that you can freeze. Make sure you check with your grown-up that it's something that won't crack in the freezer, like glass. You want to use probably paper cup.
Or some kind of mold.
Yeah.
Oh, ice cube tray.
Our ice cube tray. That's a really easy way to do it. Okay, well, let's get started. I'm going to show you one of my favorite recipes because I really like orange creamsicles. They're one of my very favorite treats. So this one's really easy. It's got orange juice and heavy cream, although you can also use yogurt or you can use coconut milk. I haven't tried it with regular milk, but you could probably do that too. Vanilla, and then some honey to give it extra sweetness. So this is a pretty healthy summer treat too. And all we're gonna do is pour 1 cup of orange juice. And if you don't want to measure, you can do what Lily does and just add a little of this, little of that, and make sure you taste it before you freeze it to make sure you like it before you feed it to your family.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add a cup of cream to make it a creamsicle. So I poured my orange juice into this container, this pitcher here, and I'm going to add the cream. Oh, I forgot to get a spoon. Could you get me a spoon?
Okay.
Thank you. And then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of honey. So it's not a lot of honey. I'm going to take the lid off first. Thank you. You want to stir that up for me?
This looks delicious.
Okay, so I'm going to add my honey in. There's 1 tablespoon. Lily's going to stir it for me.
Yeah, I guess I am.
2 tablespoons and 1 more, 3. Okay. We'll mix all that up to get all the honey mixed in. You stir it up. This part gets a little sticky. And then 1 final ingredient, just because you don't have to add it. But
there's still a lot of honey in there.
One of my favorite things is vanilla extract.
It smells really good.
It does. If you've never smelled vanilla extract, ask your grown-up if you have any that you can smell. So we're going to add a teaspoon. So we had a teaspoon of vanilla. I did 3 tablespoons of honey, but you can add a little if it's sweet enough. I did a cup of orange juice and a cup of cream, but you could also do a cup of yogurt or coconut milk or milk. So Lily's got it all stirred up for me in here.
Yep.
There's a little bit of honey on the edge, but that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, a nice little cake of honey may be good for...
And now I'm going to pour it into these popsicle molds. So let me turn the camera so you can see this part. And then I'll also make one in a cup for you so you can see how that would look. So these are really nice because they have these little, these little silicone things that make it really easy to get the popsicle out at the end, because that's always a little bit of a challenge. So I'm going to pour my yummy, yummy creamsicle mix into my popsicle molds. And I'm also going to make one in a paper cup, a little Dixie cup, just to show you what that would be like. So we fill it up. And then for that one, I'm just going to use a toothpick. You could also use a popsicle stick. So here's my toothpick. Lily will show you her homemade ones. Sometimes it doesn't go exactly in the middle.
Yeah, you might want to take like some like some kind of like cardboard or something like that. Like maybe put a little plastic wrap over it and poke a hole in it in the middle just to get your popsicle stick in the middle. Mine got slanted to the side because it's like impossible getting it in the middle when it's liquid.
Yes. So you want to explain, Lily's going to show you how the one that she made today.
Okay, I'm going to somehow rip this. I need scissors. I'll be right back.
So that's always a little bit of a challenge with popsicles is getting them out of the popsicle mold, whether you're using a cup. There you go. You want to hold that up so they can see.
Or even those silicone molds.
There you go.
Okay, ripping it. Oops, there's a little paper at the bottom. I can peel that off. Here it is. You see at the bottom that it's lighter than all the rest? Let me tell you how I got that. What you do is you actually take a different mixture, like of different fruits and things, and then you freeze half of it in there. Like you pour half of it into it.
So what did you put at the bottom of yours?
I put a little mixture of lime and sugar because I like lime.
So she juiced a lime and some sugar and put it in the bottom of
I
the
didn't
cup.
juice the sugar.
Oh. She mixed the lime with some sugar. Did you measure it or you just mixed it together?
I just mixed it
She
together.
just mixed it together. Poured a little lime and sugar in the bottom of a Dixie cup, and then
I froze it so it would be this much, as you can see in the layer.
And then after it was frozen,
I poured the other mixture in to get different layers. So you can get different layers by freezing one layer at a time. And then you could get these beautiful multicolored popsicles. I'd love to see any pictures of them.
So what did you put on the top of yours?
So on the top, I put orange juice, and it gets this pinkish color because, like, we actually made elderberry syrup a few days before.
Yeah, that's very unusual. Not everybody's going to have that, but you've made things with, like, bananas, like you cut bananas into pieces and put them in popsicles. What else have you put into popsicles before? Strawberries, I think.
Oh,
right?
yeah, strawberries. Strawberries is really good.
Or if you have any other kinds of juice in your house, like grape juice or apple juice, you can do just about anything in a popsicle, right? Have you had anything that didn't taste good in a popsicle?
Let me think. Well, one time it was too sour.
That's why you want to taste it before you freeze it. So after you get your popsicle stuff into your mold, you want to stick it in the freezer, and then in a few hours you will have a yummy summer treat. And like Lily said, we would love to see pictures of your popsicles, and if you want to even share the recipe, we would love to try to replicate it. So if you have a grown-up, share a picture of your popsicle with the hashtag SMCL creates, that's San Mateo County Library creates.
I'd love to see the pictures. Like, I want to try it, actually. And the nice thing about these cups is that once you get it out of the cup or cut it out somehow, then you can stick it back in the same type of cup.
Yeah, that's true. It's always hard to find a place to put your popsicle when you're sucking on it, right? All right, well, that's all the time we have. I hope you have all signed up for the Summer Learning Challenge because it's almost the end. I think it runs to the end of August, but it's summerlearners.org is where you can sign up, and you might have the chance to win a $1,000 college scholarship.
This is my favorite video.
Lily likes any excuse to eat. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Bye.